news recently?
What's the point anymore?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Too Little Too Late News, where we bring you stories as outdated as my grandfather's political views. I'm your host, Zach Roisman.
And I'm Chuck. Now for the news. A second grader in Arizona brought 2 guns and ammunition to school one day, which was not what the teacher meant when they said that all students needed all of their shots for school.
Second grader said that a well-regulated militia is imperative to a free society and that the chicken nuggets for lunch were yummy in his tummy.
A man was put into a coma after being stung by bees 20,000 times. Doctors say that if he had been stung one more time, he would have gotten superpowers and a 2-year contract with Marvel.
The U.S. life expectancy is reportedly down for the 2nd straight year. In other news, the U.S. death toll has been up for the 2nd straight year. Let's keep up them numbers.
A woman claimed that God gave her an STD and says that it is a blessing. God then suggested the rest of his lovers all get tested.
When asked for a statement, God said, "What can I say? I'm on a hot streak."
Ukrainian hackers have created fake profiles of attractive women to trick Russian soldiers into sharing their location. Days later, the base was blown up. The Ukrainians misinterpreted the Russian message of "send nukes."
A Southwest pilot threatened to turn the plane around and go home if passengers didn't stop airdropping nudes to each other, which gives a whole new meaning to the term cockpit.
2 men sentenced to death for throwing drug parties in a psychiatric hospital, and 10 people were cured.
A gang of turkeys attacked a BC man, breaking both his hips and a finger. Their leader is now seeking the Thanksgiving presidential pardon.
Martha Stewart recently admitted that she wished her friends would die so that she could date their husbands. You can find this and more in her new cookbook, Martha Stewart vs. the State of California.
It was reported that Ozzy Osbourne swore off acid after talking to a horse for an hour. When asked if he still does acid, he replied, "Nay."
A player at the St. Louis Chess Cup was accused of using anal beads to cheat. The beads didn't have any function, but boy did they get him going.
An Oklahoma inmate that was forced to listen to Baby Shark on a loop was found dead. Despite the fact that he had lost brain function for 3 hours, he was found motioning in the Grandpa Shark style when found laying on the floor.
It was reported that a nursing home hired a stripper to entertain its seniors in wheelchairs. She didn't get many ones, but the stripper came away rich in Werther's Originals.
Alfredo sauce spill closed a highway in Memphis after a semi-truck crashed. All Olive Gardens in the Memphis area will be closed tomorrow in a day of mourning.
The Diary of a Wimpy Kid actor murdered his mom and admitted a plot to kill the Canadian Prime Minister. Zooey mama!
A homecoming dance was postponed after bats were found in the California high school gym. It turns out there was a scheduling conflict with the bats' homecoming dance.
A Long Island cat rang a doorbell for help after going missing, subsequently winning the award for smartest Long Islander in this year's edition of the Guinness Book of World Records.
A recent study revealed that there are 2.5 million ants for every human on Earth, and all 2.5 million of them will still ask for money during the holiday season.
FDA warns TikTokers to stop cooking NyQuil marinated chicken. Instead, they recommend Martha Stewart's new braised Benadryl beef, served with a fresh side of creamy melatonin mashed potatoes.
A Georgia woman found over $500 in her KFC sandwich after the restaurant misplaced its daily deposit, which is probably a fair compensation for eating at KFC.
Study of Buddhist monks suggests that celibacy can have surprising evolutionary advantages, says the United Losers Association.
New evidence suggests the presence of an underground lake on Mars, the evidence being that they found an underground lake on Mars.
Doctor removed 50 AA and AAA batteries from a woman's gut and stomach. Taking them out wasn't too hard, but putting new ones in was surely a challenge.
A Barney docuseries titled "I Love You, You Hate Me" uncovers a dark side of the kids' show. Turns out that there was a man under the suit the whole time.
$11.8 million worth of cocaine was found in a shipment of baby wipes. In other news, a group of babies are the top grossing traders on Wall Street. All right, that's it. Good night, Boston.
In the words of the late Kodak Black, the last capitalist we hanged shall be the one that sold us the rope.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing to end it on.
Yeah, you ready to go search for some buried treasure?
You always know I am.
I love being a pirate.